Hi, my name is Christian Michelson, and I'm going to share with you how and when to talk to people about coaching so that they understand it, and they want it, and that they're going to hire you. And a lot of this is going to be coming from my Client Attraction and Money Making Mastery program. So how and when should you talk to people about what coaching is and what it will do for them? Many people try to explain coaching, at a networking event. Coaching is how you get from here to there. It bridges the gap between where you are, where you want to be, and all these crazy explanations of what coaching is. And I recommend to leave all that behind. And when you're marketing, when you're out in the world marketing, that you don't actually even talk about coaching. What you really ought to do is talk to people about the results that they're looking for. So if you are a relationship coach, talk to people about their relationships. Talk to people about getting into a relationship, what it's like to not have a relationship yet, and the frustrations about dating. If you're a weight loss coach, talk to people about, how great it would be if they could be back to their favorite weight, or even be thinner than they've ever been. How the challenges that people struggle with when it comes to losing weight. So the bottom line is, don't talk to people about coaching. Talk to people about the results that they want to achieve. And then, the only time that I really recommend explaining coaching, what it is and how it can help them, is at the end of your initial coaching session. So, first of all, you might be thinking, how can I get people to even have an initial coaching session with me if I haven't explained what coaching is? Well, again, we don't want to explain what coaching is. We want to explain the benefits of having that free coaching session with you, which you've probably learned from me in the past from other videos I've done or my special report called How to Get a Rush of New High-Paying Clients to Hire You This Month. If you haven't watched the other video or read that special report, make sure to go to my website, coacheswithclients.com, and read all about that, because that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about, once people are having a free session with you, this is when you talk to them about what coaching is, how it works, and what it will do for them. And I recommend not doing that until the very end of your coaching session. In fact, I'm going to share a magic phrase with you that you can say to someone after your initial coaching session, or towards the end of your initial coaching session, that will get them interested to want to hear what it is that you do. So the magic phrase is, I have a program designed specifically to help people with these sorts of challenges that they mentioned during the free session, and to achieve these sorts of results. Would you like to hear a little bit about it? Now, when I say these challenges and these results, I'm mentioning those are the ones that they should have brought up to you in the free session earlier. Okay? Now, if you want to learn all about the free session process, I have a whole program designed all about how to do the free session process. It's called Free Sessions That Sell. You can check that out at freesessionsthatsell.com. But for now, just how to explain the coaching. This in and of itself can help you get far more clients when you're doing initial coaching sessions. So how you explain it is you give them you use that magic phrase, that question, and you say, I have a program designed specifically to help people overcome these sorts of challenges and achieve these sorts of results. Would you like to hear a little bit about it? If they say yes, which 99 times out of 100 they will, then what you do is you say, how my coaching works is that there's 5 things that I help clients do. The first thing that I help clients do is to clarify their direction. And what that means is I want to help you get very clear about exactly what it is that you want and where you're headed in terms of whoever it is that you coach. If it's relationship, you want to get them really clear about the kind of relationship that they'd like to have, the kind of person that they'd like to be with, all of those sorts of things. So that's the first thing, is clarify direction. And when you explain what your coaching is, you then want to tie it back to what they talked about earlier in the session. So if they said, I'm not that sure about what kind of guy I want. I've dated this kind of guy and it didn't work. I've dated that kind of guy, it didn't work. I'm like, what kind of guy? I don't know. So maybe you could say, okay, this is something that we're going to do. We're going to help you clarify your direction about the kind of guy that you'd like to date. Does that sound like it would be valuable to you? And you keep having a dialogue with them. The second thing that I help clients do is to strategize their actions. And what that means is that we're going to work together to create a specific plan to get you from where you are to where you want to be. So you'll know exactly what you need to do, how often to do it, when to do it, so that you're never confused, never wondering what to do next. You'll always know what to do because we'll help you strategize your actions. Does that sound like that would be valuable to you? And you keep checking in. So that's the second thing. The third thing that I help clients do is to upgrade their skills. And so what that means is, if you, in order to be a better leader, if you're a business coach or a leadership coach, in order to be a better leader, you mentioned that you're having trouble with some of the people on your team. So one of the skills you might need to upgrade is your leadership skills, or your team building skills, or your influence skills, or your communication skills. So are there any skills that you think that would be valuable if you were to upgrade those? And then if they say yes, then say fantastic. So that's what we'll do when we work on upgrading your skills. Does that sound like that would be valuable to you? And they'll say, should say yes, right? And then the last